Sunrise.
It is another day and we have another Sinnoh hint. I know you're probably sick and tired of absolutely everyone in the Pokemon scene saying, hey look, there's another Sinnoh hint right there, or there's another Sinnoh rumor, there's a leak right there. I know it is getting kind of annoying, or maybe you're just sick and tired of waiting for these games because we have been waiting for quite a long time now. But anyway, today we don't have a rumor, today we don't have a leak. This is real, this is something that is happening right now. Whether or not it hints towards the Sinnoh remakes, that's another question, but it does seem like it is going somewhere. So if you haven't seen already, here in Japan we have a Dialga and Palkia balloon which has just been installed in a shopping center. Man, I wish I lived in Japan, man. They have cool stuff like this absolutely everywhere. This would never happen in the UK. If they were to put balloons up in a shopping center, they'll probably get stabbed within the first 5 minutes of them being up. But yes, if you don't know, it is the 15-year anniversary for Diamond and Pearl next year. And normally they don't really celebrate the anniversaries of certain generations that much. They may give it a quick shout out here and there. But putting up balloons in a shopping center, prepping loads of merch and everything like that, that normally doesn't happen too much. Now, yes, next year as well is the 25th anniversary for Pokemon as a whole, but putting a Dialga and Palkia balloon up to celebrate that, nah, they're definitely celebrating Sinnoh here. If they were to celebrate the 25th anniversary as a whole, it would be a Pikachu balloon or an Eevee balloon or both, or maybe Mewtwo if they want to represent a legendary, not Dialga and Palkia. That's definitely for the 15-year anniversary, no doubt. Whether or not it hints towards the Sinnoh remakes, maybe, maybe not. But it's cool that they're giving some Gen 4 love right here. But that isn't it. That is definitely not it. We do have more. Pokeshopper. If you don't know who they are pretty much the biggest merch seller for Pokemon out there. One of the biggest anyway. And we have Paul Ryan here, the manager of Pokeshopper. Now, if you don't know, merchandise for Pokemon, obviously it's huge. This always seems to hint towards the future games they are doing though. In 2017 and 2018, for example, Eevee merch was absolutely everywhere. It was all over the place. I know Eevee is a very popular Pokemon, but recently it has been getting more and more popular. Now 2017, 2018, it was absolutely everywhere, okay? People can't just say this was just because people love Eevee. This was definitely hinting towards Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, of course, which came out in 2018. At first, people didn't really think much of it. They thought maybe a Kanto remake was coming around, but they didn't expect Eevee to have its own version. But anyway, Paul Ryan here says that he hasn't seen a Pokemon get this much love outside of its generation as Lucario. He is saying Lucario merch is absolutely everywhere. Now, if you aren't aware, if you haven't been watching the anime, spoiler alert, Ash does actually have a Lucario. It evolved from a Railu, which he got from an egg. And yes, you may be saying, they're just printing out Lucario merch absolutely everywhere because people love him from the anime. Again, the anime itself could be hinting towards Gen 4 remakes. They could be setting up Ash with a Lucario for the anime for the Gen 4 remakes. Of course, Go has a Scorbunny, and then Ash has a Lucario. It's perfect if you think about it. Go is representing Sword and Shield with his Scorbunny, or Cinderace should I say, and Ash is representing with his Lucario. It fits in perfectly. There are countless hints throughout the games which I've covered before in a previous video. If you want to go and check that out, I will put a little thing up here. But when merchandise starts to hint towards something, it is definitely promising that we will be getting these remakes soon. Balloons in the middle of a shopping center, Lucario merch everywhere, probably the favorite Gen 4 Pokemon, I would imagine. I'd say he's probably the fan favorite. Also, we have him here saying that people have doubted this. You know, they doubt everything. They say, no, this merch isn't leading towards anything. They said the same thing with Eevee in 2018. But he is saying that when we start to see Lucario absolutely everywhere, and other Gen 4 Pokemon possibly, it doesn't take a genius to figure this out. The Gen 4 remakes are coming. And think about it. It is perfect for them to do it. 25th anniversary for Pokemon. 15-year anniversary for Diamond and Pearl remakes. What better time to make these remakes than next year? So definitely keep an eye out when it comes to merchandise. Definitely look. And no, if you just see one random Gen 4 Pokemon that's been made into a plushie or printed on a t-shirt, that doesn't mean that's hinting towards the Sinnoh remakes. But if you see it everywhere, like Eevee was back 2 years ago, obviously when the new games are planned, Game Freak does have to let all the other sides of the Pokemon company know, such as the card game, such as the merchandising, the anime. They all have to prep it. They all have to get it ready. So when we start seeing merchandise up for pre-order coming out soon, it could be possibly hinting towards something. So this is promising. This is very promising, especially when you have such a prominent figure in the merchandising scene mentioning this, especially when he starts to notice something's up. That is when we can start getting our hopes up, I'd say. But yeah, leave a like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe for plenty of more Pokemon content, and I will see you all next time.
Unless